Hey there folks, I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for checking out this video. I have got Bouch with me. We're looking at a collaboration brew today. This is from Barreled Souls in Saco, Maine.
Which, very good.
Everything they do is barrel aged, hence the name of the brewery.
Yeah.
And this was done in collaboration with Dancing Gnome out of Pennsylvania. This is Tigre. It's a gose.
Gose.
With double raspberry and lime, 6% ABV, 1 pint, or 16 ounces.
Yeah.
Eat cold, drink fresh, blah, blah, blah. That's pretty much all the info we've got on that, other than this weird brain pattern on the can, and the fact that everything that Barreled Souls does is barrel aged. So, I don't think I've ever done...
And it's been very good.
Yes. I don't think I've ever done a gose from them. I've done other sour types and other fruity types, but not a gose. So, is that pink?
Looks like it.
Damn.
I don't know what... well,
Yeah.
pink.
Pink, red.
Yeah, it's red.
Damn. Oh, whoa. Slow down on the pour.
Burgundy.
Slow on the pour.
Yes, I see it.
See,
Burgundy.
I always have an issue putting a good head on a beer because I'm hesitant to pour it so fast, because this is what happens when I get aggressive with the pour.
But you know
Here
what?
we are.
Looks good to me.
It does. It's a lovely looking beer. Let's go ahead and get some light on it.
You can definitely smell that too.
Damn. Raspberry and all right. Wow.
That smell. Wow.
As this settles, I'm gonna
I
pour
love
more
the
in
color
there.
of it too.
That has got a lovely color. It's got a nice deep. I think you said burgundy.
Really, I was gonna say maroon, burgundy.
Pink.
Almost. I'd almost say copper, but not even that. It's actually brighter than that.
There is a hint of an orangish color down below, which would lend me to think copper. Yeah. But there's
even
pink
then,
to burgundy to puce.
Right. I mean, what other friggin' adjective we have for red?
It's almost a purplish red.
Not even that. I mean, I wouldn't say purple. Or close to purple. I'd say more...
Careful. And don't overflow it. We don't want to do that. We don't want to make that mess.
Well, you know what?
Oh.
That smells. Oh.
There's
You know what?
berry. There's definitely a berry and sweet and fruity flavor. There's something else there. Raspberry and lime. I'm definitely getting the citrus.
You know? Ugh.
What?
From the can?
Stanley Steamer?
No. I'm almost getting a fresh motor oil.
I was going to say, I'm getting the raspberry and lime, but there is this underlying aroma, a bit of a chemical aroma.
Well, yeah. And that's
reminds me of
just from what I have left in here in the can. And
reminds me of when you used to rent the carpet cleaners from the grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost like that. Well, I wouldn't even say that. It's more it's almost like a fresh motor oil.
There is an odd chemical aroma to it that I can't quite place.
But you know what?
I hear what you're saying.
You know what?
The motor oil thing,
with that though, is not off-putting.
No,
That's the thing I'm trying to get at with this. It's not really. It doesn't off-put it. It doesn't.
It's not something I would expect from a beer, but it conjures some childhood memories that are not unpleasant.
Right. I mean, if you took Not
Second
more.
time I dip my nose in it.
What do I actually?
No, I get
If you
what
take-
you're saying. I'm getting carpet cleaner, but I also understand motor oil. There is this weird chemical aroma to it,
It does.
underlying the fruity and citrusy aroma.
And that's what that's actually predominantly that's what I'm getting. But like you said, in the background, I'm getting the citrusy, whatever
And lime,
flavor
and
they're actually
raspberry,
trying to say
Now that it's
that
settled
it's supposed to
a little
smell
bit,
like.
now that it's settled a little bit, I'm going to put the light back under it. And I'm still seeing the same color combination. There's this light pink that goes up to a puce and almost a
Raspberry and
maroon
lime.
color.
Raspberry and lime.
Mm.
I'm getting that. Actually, I think I know what it's from. When you take the lime, when you actually take a lime and you zest it, it's the
lime
oils.
peel.
That's what I'm getting them from. That's what I'm getting is the actual oils from the
Possibly.
zest of the lime.
Yeah.
If they actually put it in there. That's what I'm getting for the smell.
Yeah.
And I'm getting that lime, raspberry type smell, which could give it that oily hue, hue, but that oily smell that I get from the can.
Yeah. It's definitely an odd aroma.
Yes.
Because again, I'm getting the raspberry and the lime, the fruitiness, but I'm also getting that odd chemical aroma, which is like the old style carpet cleaner from the Stanley steamers that you rent at the grocery store. And maybe hints of old motor oil. I get it.
Not old motor oil. I'm getting a fresh. I'm getting actually when you take that cap, turn it off, and smell the fresh oil.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting for a smell.
Yeah.
But I also, like you said, you're getting that little bit of lime flavor. You're also getting that raspberries actually smell. Smell.
It's definitely a weird aroma. So, but here's the important part.
How it tastes.
Mm-hmm. Sour. Very sour.
Ooh.
I'm getting a raspberry and I'm getting some serious lime. The raspberry hits you up front with this sweet, slightly bitter berry flavor. But then the sour of the lime kicks in. And like you said, with like a lime zest, I'm getting a hint of bitterness mixed in with the sourness of the lime. But that like punches you right in the face. The sourness does.
Wow. That is definitely different than what we smell.
Yeah. The taste is way more pleasant than the aroma. The aroma was a little weirdly off-putting. I don't know where it comes from, but it's got a medium mouthfeel. It's got a medium mouthfeel, so it's definitely got some body to it.
Where the hell did you find this?
Right at Damon's in Waterville. I'm sure they have it on tap if it's a collaboration too, by the way. So if you ever find yourself in Saco, hit up Barreled Souls because they've got some really good beers. And everything they do is barrel aged, and I've never found a loser from them. Yeah, it's weird.
Wow.
I smell it, and it's weirdly off-putting, but then when I taste it, it is amazing. Wow. Yeah, it's weird.
I'm not getting any of the lime flavor.
Well, I'm definitely getting...
I'm getting the raspberry.
Yeah, I'm getting raspberry up front, but I am getting a huge punch of sour lime. It's hitting me in the face in the aftertaste.
I actually get more of the sour raspberry than lime. Maybe that's actually what the difference is.
Yeah, so
I'm getting with the aroma.
Yeah.
I'm getting more of the lime with the flavor. It actually has changed the aroma that I won't say changed, but it actually improved on the aroma.
So when you're smelling it after tasting it, it's not as off-putting as it was when you just
Right.
smelled it. Yeah.
Right. And I don't know. It really does have an odd smell.
No argument there.
It has the odd smell along with the odd... It does have an odd aftertaste. But it's not off-putting.
What I'm getting up front is I'm getting a mouthful of raspberry. I'm getting tons of sweet,
along with a little bit of tartness to the with the lime.
Yeah, it's a mouthful of raspberry that fades to that bitter raspberry flavor, and then as that bitter raspberry is fading a little bit, all of a sudden there's this huge punch of sour lime flavor. And then a hint of bitterness from the lime, like you said, the zest before. Because lime zest, the peel, has a different flavor than lime fruit and everything else. So overall, it's got this great fruity combination. It's reminiscent slightly of the Smutty Nose Raspberry Lime Ricky.
Well, I don't remember that.
This is way stronger than that.
Yes. But you know what? Even though with the different flavors and the different smell, I'm putting this at a 5. Because this is blowing me away.
Nice.
As far as the flavor goes.
I'm still getting that smell of like an old garage. Like when you used to go to the dealership with your mom. I've never been to the dealership because I've never owned that nice of a car. But when you used to go to the dealership with your mom and you'd walk into that little waiting room, there was that weird chemical smell in the air of...
Yeah, I guess you could...
You know...
As far as like the new car and the dealership, as far as
all the other fluids they had,
yes,
it was in the air. I am smelling that off of this beer, but then when I taste it, it tastes fucking delicious with raspberry and lime.
I can get that from you. I get that actually, and like,
so I'm not quite ready to push it up to a 5 myself. I'm thinking more along the lines of a 4, because it's overall it's a weird fucking beer.
Well, no, that's why I put it at a 5. It's just and it's weird flavored. It's weird smelling. As far as well, I won't say as far as smell, but aroma.
Yeah.
It's just different, and that's what I'm looking for, and that's what we are looking for as far as like different styles. This actually tastes more like a sour Belgian.
Absolutely.
A sour Belgian than anything else.
Yeah.
But I really like the flavor of it.
I mean, it's absolutely a sour, and it falls into the gose category, no problem.
Right.
But yeah, that weird off-putting aroma that combines with this great flavor, and the off-putting aroma is actually somewhat nostalgic, which makes it less off-putting, but it's just odd.
And really, like the large gulp that I just took, that's different as well.
Yeah.
And, I mean, after tasting that, I'm getting a little bit of coconut, too.
Weird. It is, again, it's just a weird fucking beer. It's good. I love the taste of it. Like you said, you could drink this all day long.
I could drink it, too.
I'd never turn it down either. It's confusing the shit out of me.
And every time you take a sip or take a big gulp, it changes.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what I like about a beer, anyway.
No, I hear you, and that's why I'm holding back to a 4, because it's just confusing the shit out of me, and I don't like the smell of it at all. even though it's slightly off-putting, it's still pleasantly nostalgic, but it's just messing with me, which is why I can't push it up to that 5. But I hear what you're saying, where the fact that it is messing with you
Right.
wants you to put it to a 5 because it's unique and different, and it's
Right.
like, what the fucking wow.
Right.
I hear you.
Right. And as far as barrel shows go, they've always been
Different.
pushing the envelope as far as that goes.
They've always had good beers.
They've always been different. They've always been good beers. And if I remember right, we had them at the Beer Meets Wood.
They did have a few beers at Beer Meets Wood. One of the best brew fests we've ever done. Honestly, I think it's a toss-up because we've only done Beer Meets Wood once.
Right, but they haven't had any others.
Yeah. Between the setting and the category of beers, which were all barrel or wood-aged beers.
Right.
Between that and the setting, it's a toss-up between that and any of the extreme beer fests we've been to for my favorites.
Wow.
So,
true.
It was great.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah, it's messing with me. Beer Meets Wood is great if they ever do it again. Barreled Souls, if you're in that area, Saco? No, not Saco.
No, Barrel Shows is...
no, Saco. I'm
Saco.
right. Yeah.
But I think I had that collaboration with the other one.
Dancing Gnome. I don't know where Dancing... Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. No, Pittsburgh. Somewhere in Pennsylvania. But no, Barreled Souls is in Saco, Maine. If you're ever down there, it's an amazing experience. They've got some great beers. Besides what they actually can, they've got the flights going on down there. It's all really nice woodwork. They've got seats made out of old barrels. They've got cribbage sets. It's a great place with a lot of atmosphere. It's delicious beer. Visit Barreled Souls. Drink anything you can find from them in store because it'll either confuse the shit out of you or you'll love it. And most likely, you'll do both.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first one that's ever messed with my head like this. All their other beers have been just plain old good.
Yep.
But that being said, I rated it lower than you, and mine's disappearing faster. So, you guys figure that one out.
Is that a hint?
No, I'm just saying that I rated it lower, but I'm drinking it faster, so I'm obviously enjoying it just as much as you did.
Well, maybe.
So, maybe. But anyway, great beer. Hit us up down below in the comments and the email link. I want to know, and I say this almost every time, but I really want to know what the hell you guys think of this beer. I want to know if you're smelling what we're smelling, those weird chemical smells.
Getting the flavors.
And the flavors. I want to know if I'm just drunk and stupid.
Or me.
And confused.
As well.
Or if we're legitimately on point with what we're getting from these beers. Because this one is messing with my head. I'm guessing
and it is with me too.
Well. So please comment and hit the email link. Let us know what you thought of this beer. We really want to fucking know. Because it's weird.
I don't actually think this has happened because, I mean, we've done this one and we've had 5 other ones before this.
6.
And I believe I have rated them pretty much.
We've been pretty consistent.
I know for one of them, I went with a 4, but the rest of them I've done 5s. And this one I did a 5.
Yeah.
So
we've been pretty consistent and close with most ratings tonight.
Right.
Up until this one, I think we're a bit off from each other.
Well, that's definitely true. But it just depends on really what your flavor is, for one. But still, every single one of them, and they've met my expectations.
Yeah.
And this one is no different.
No, it's exactly what it describes on the label. It's just there's something unusual and different there as well. But
True.
Want to hear your opinion. While you're sharing it,
most definitely on this one
This
specifically.
for sure. While you're down there sharing it, don't forget to hit us up with a like and a share. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Till next time, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
Keep drinking.
Cheers. I know.
What was that about?
I knew you were going to catch up.
What was that about you?
No, I knew you were going to catch up because you haven't done the gulp yet tonight. But
They do one other one. But
definitely
let us know.
Savory.
And definitely check this out.
Mm-hmm. Check the beer out. I mean, it's
It
weird.
really, if you
in
can
a
find
good
it,
way.
if you can find it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you just found these two or if actually you're.
Damon's. So, excuse me. If Damon's has it, the most places in Maine have it.
Most likely.
Yeah. And Barrel Souls has been
And-
getting wider distribution. So,
I'll tell you what, Davis.
Mm.
If you can find it at Stompers or any of the other places, try it. You'll like it.
yeah, we'll send him a can. We should see him before winter's over.
Maybe.
Anyway.
We'll see.
Out.